Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Pinkfresh Friday. As I'm doing this page, it is Friday. I'm doing it in the morning because it goes live in the afternoon. I have just returned from my trip to see Patrice. For those of you who are checking on her health issues, the thinking now, all of her tests, her lab tests, have come back encouraging, and it looks like the worst of what could have been causing her symptoms has been ruled out. And they're kind of thinking now that it's a kind of a reaction to a medication she was put on, and combined with some pre-existing conditions kind of caused some scary symptoms that looked like they could have been worse. So she's got a team of doctors, let's see, a cardiologist, a nephrologist, an oncologist, and I don't know, you know, a GI specialist that are all on the case. So she's feeling wonderful. She went back to work and participated and had kind of a starring role in a little recital that they had at her work. And so it's wonderful. So this photo is one of the evenings we went back to her. For this visit, instead of taking her around doing a bunch of sightseeing, the weather was not conducive to that, and the temperature and so forth. But I decided I would just inhabit her world. So went back to her apartment, and you can see the door-sized photo, a poster of Rick Springfield there. You can see her penguins all over. She's nutty about penguins. And her art supplies, and she's coloring in her coloring book. And I sat and colored with her. She has this really cute holder for things, and she's sitting there just as happy as she can be. She has an eating tray that she puts on the bed to give her a solid surface, and she's just happy as she can be. Just, this is a kind of a glimpse of her life sort of page. And I'm using Pinkfresh. It is called Oh Joy, and it's from 2016. So it's a while back. I bought a lot of it in 2016, and I have a little left. This page, I tore out of, it was all white everywhere else, and then I'm combining it because she's coloring in the photo. I picked this paper from, I guess that's from the same collection, from Oh Joy. I can tell by the wrapped gifts there. And it's all black and white, meant to be colored in. So I thought I would use that as my background. And then let me get this glued down. And then we'll start adding embellishments. Some of the embellishments I have fussy cut from a different collection called Holiday Vibes. And this is a paper called Christmas Cheer. And I don't see the year, 2018. So this is the reverse side of that. So I cut it, instead of actually coloring any of these things, I fussy cut some of the, some bits out of here, and I'll overlay them so they will be colored. And let me get all of this off the table because it's kind of a mess. And I've got tape on the back of that. I'm gonna put some here. And I've curled the edges back because I really wanted this to kind of contrast, and you can see that collection. Another thing I'm adding is when she and I were shopping for a gift for my brother and sister-in-law, we found this little package of penguins. And I got her a pack so she can use them on her projects. And I brought a pack home so I could use them on my pages about her, specifically about this visit. And there are 6 penguins, and that's probably about how many pages I'm going to end up making. Okay, so let me get this glued on. I got home just before the roads froze and all the wind came, so I'd like to say that I was smart and planned it that way, but I actually based my my travel plans on how many nights in a hotel my budget could afford, and of course I'd have stayed longer had she been ill and still hospitalized. But since she was feeling well and was back at work, I felt comfortable, and I feel really good about the kind of care that she's getting in the care home and how well they coordinate with the doctors. I'm going to put the photo in, kind of slide it in here, maybe at an angle that way, and then maybe I'll do that overlapping right here where there's kind of an opening. Let me bring it down a little bit. Okay, I think that's reasonably straight. I'll just kind of show you what I want to do is right down here where there's a little bit of a kind of a blank area. I'm going to do this. I have, other than the fussy cut things and the penguins, I have some Bramble Fox goodies from my December Fox box. So one of them is this little pickup truck with the cutest little tree. Now this green on these perspectives is a different shade of green from the green, the little bit of green that's in the collection. But there's a lot of gray and green, so this is a gray green. So I'm thinking it's okay. And right here for 'Tis the Season, they've got a tree with a star for the eye. So I'm going to glue that guy over it. And then right here there is a bauble hanging. I love the word bauble, and I've replaced the word ornament with the word bauble. So there. Okay, now I'm just going to select a few of these areas here. Let's see. First of all, where am I going to put the penguin? I'm thinking maybe right here, where you can kind of still see that box of crayons. I've got this rabbit. The rabbit's facing the wrong way. I don't know if I had my choice. I could have cut things that were facing a different way. Because it's facing that way, I'm gonna put it right here. And the mouse is facing that way as well. So where am I going to put the mouse? I might put the mouse right there. And then I have this gift, which I thought I'd overlay on that gift. And I have this mistletoe, which now I'm seeing needs to go maybe right up here. And I think I had a few other supplies nearby in case I needed them, but I don't think I need anything else. I'm gonna put, maybe I'm gonna type up some journaling strips and put across this part of the ceiling here, the uninteresting part of the photo. So I'll do that instead of actually writing anything down here. I will write the date. Let's see. Where will I write the date? I'm going to write the date up there too. So I'm thinking this is done. It's just an easy title, 'Tis the Season. Everything focuses in on the photo. I love the big smile on her face, and I love the fact that she has color in her face. She looks healthy, and she was happy and so excited to be home and going back to work and not in the hospital. She gets very intimidated by all the doctors and the staff and her sister, all kind of talking about things and asking questions and kind of delving in. She gets a little confused about when things happen. She'll list a symptom and they'll want to know, was that yesterday, or is it often, or does it happen, did it happen a while back, or, and she gets a little bit upset and unable to answer, and then you can kind of tell how it affects her normal sunny disposition. So all of that was clear. Everything had been, explained to her as well as she could understand, and she feels confident and happy, and it's truly a happy holiday season. So hope you all are having one, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope it's a wonderful one. Bye.